beautiful people, it's Dr. John here. It's Monday memes time. And this particular meme, there's a little diagram there, a little meme. It's got a little brain symbol and a heart symbol and an off and an on switch. And the brain is on and the heart switch is off. And it says, turn off your emotions to protect yourself. Okay? Turn off your emotions to protect yourself. And it's an interesting meme because I found this on social media and there were hundreds of comments saying, that's exactly right, that's exactly what you have to do. And that's what you've been doing, by the way, on this journey. You've been switching your heart off. You've been protecting yourself. And there's nothing wrong with that if you're living into your best life, if you're being your authentic self. But I know that you're not. And more importantly, you know that you're not. So when you turn off your emotions to protect yourself, you pretty much turn yourself off to yourself. Okay? And so you'll still exist and you will still survive, but you won't truly live. Okay? And so from an embraining practitioner's perspective and your multiple brains, your head brain will work, your gut brain will work, because your head's on, your gut's leading the way through fear, the odd bit of courage, if you're lucky, and you're bypassing your heart and you're protecting your emotions. So the whole thing about turn off your emotions to protect yourself, it's a true statement, but the damage is enormous because when you're turning off your emotions, you store them, you're not releasing them, and that turns into dis-ease. Okay, and so a healthy release of built-up emotions is really important. And so when you're journeying into self and when you're healing and you're learning and you're growing, you're gifting yourself an opportunity to step back, feel into those spaces and those places where you've been hurt, where you've been wounded, where you've been traumatized. And that can take years. There's no magic pill. There's no panacea. There's no magic shake drink that you can put together and cobble together and go, drink it down. Oh, wow, I'm whole, I'm full. You're already whole, you're already full, you're already complete. Okay, but your woundings and your traumas are keeping you from taking those steps that you need to. And you know that. What I'm saying to you, what you're seeing, what you're hearing me say, won't be a shock to you. And if it is, go deep and you'll realise it's really not. And so turning off your emotions to protect yourself might protect you for a short while, but you will pay the price later. And so when you were younger and you were hurt and you were wounded and you were traumatised, you turned off your emotive tap. You turned off that connection to your heart space in relation to events. Okay, in relation to things that happen to you. All right, and so I journey with people around the world for things that have happened to them, real, imagined, or otherwise. Okay, so if you've conditioned yourself and programmed yourself to believe and think and feel in a particular way, that's real to you. Okay, and so this journey, it's not about turning your emotions off. The journey into your heart, the journey of 100 hidden hearts, get the book, is all about connecting with your heart and dealing with your emotions. And it's hard. There's nothing easy about it. If it was easy, everyone would do it. There's a reason why people don't do this is because it is hard and it takes effort. Okay? And you will be emotional. You will feel waves of emotion. And that's when you reach out to professionals, for people like myself who can help you. Other professionals, whatever it might be that you feel safe with, you feel comfortable with, and you journey with them so that they can help you heal. They can help you learn through the healing and they can help you grow. That's what it's about. Okay? And so you need to gift yourself an opportunity, one, to say, you know, the meme's all about turning off your emotions to protect yourself. And I get that. But turning off your heart to protect yourself comes at an enormous cost to you and your life, because it stops you living your best life. It stops you being authentically you. It stops you truly gifting yourself love and care and nurturing and compassion for you. Don't worry about anyone else. For you. It impacts on your self-talk. And how's your self-talk? How is that when it's not connected to your heart? And it's coming out of your ego. It's coming out of fear, out of your gut brain. It's brutal. It's horrible. And so my advice to you is, don't turn off your emotions to protect yourself. On this life's journey, find the courage to step into that space that you've always been terrified to do. That's my challenge to you. Because if you want to change your life, you want to transform your life, it needs to come from your heart space. You need to be able to connect in with it. You need to be able to understand it. You need to be able to heal, learn and grow and move forward. It's really, really important. Okay? The hurts and the pains and the woundings and the traumas, you're still left with them, but you're healing through them. And like any physical wound or operation, if you've had an operation, it leaves a scar. You're left with an emotional scar, with a spiritual scar, with a psychological scar. But the healing that takes place in that emotional space, psychological space, spiritual space, enables you to move forward, so you're not triggered like you are now. You're not held back like you are now. You're not dependent on anyone or anything like you are now. You're not dealing with imposter syndrome like you are now. You're not terrified to speak up and be you like you are now. So I challenge you to step into your emotive space, into your heart space, and get the book and journey with me. The Journey of 100 Hidden Hearts Facebook page, where I'm giving micro learnings every week, going through the book to help you connect into it, into your heart. Okay? Because I'm passionate about that, and I'm passionate about you stepping into the space and owning it and living your best life and taking that step to say, I don't just want to exist anymore. I want to live. I don't just want to survive. So keep turning off your emotions to protect yourself if you're happy living in survival mode, if you're happy being stuck on the hamster wheel. I know you're not. Why aren't you reaching out and speaking to me and speaking to other people to get help? What's the fear there? What's the block? What's the stop? What's the constraint? You know what it is. That's what you need to overcome. That's what you need to face. Okay? So, stop turning off your emotions to protect yourself and take those steps necessary to go in and heal and to learn and to grow. I want that for you. So, go in peace, stay well, and don't turn your emotions off to protect yourself, because it's doing enormous damage to you. Okay? Bye, folks.